it's Tiffany with HistoricIndianapolis.com, and I am at the Sommers Mansion. And joining me today is James Kinley, a fellow with the AIA, very important preservationist and architect in Indianapolis, and I'm so honored and pleased that you could join me today at the Sommers Mansion.
Okay, well, pleased to be here and have the opportunity to introduce you to this wonderful place.
So, moving into that introduction, can you give us a little background? What year was this place built? What do you think are the most salient points that people need to know?
Well, it's it's thematically or stylistically rather built on a Cotswold cottage style, but kind of escalated into a real high level. I mean, it's a very typical of the arts and craft movement when there was a lot of interest going back to earlier, more natural forms, uses of stone, organic forms, and all of that. So it's very characteristic of that, you know, as is typified inside also with the great rookwood mural, ceramic mural that's in the main entry hall. But, you know, it's dramatic in that it's pretty well preserved. You know, it hasn't been altered significantly and has the presence it really always had. And it's a very interesting place. It has kind of a mixture of styles. I mean, it mixes kind of Tudor Jacobean stuff on the inside, and it also has some Adam style breakfast nooks, colonial breakfast nook, which is stylistically completely different from the rest of the building.
So we'll go look at those?
Yeah, and it's just, it's typical of the period in the 1920s. You had a mixture of styles going on. The home was designed by Bass.
And do you know anything about the family that lives here?
They had a major furniture company, downtown Sommers Furniture. It was kind of an institution retail-wise.
And do I understand there's a project going on, some kind of special project having to do with the bathhouse and the landscaping and what have you? Can you talk about that a little bit?
Well, just that Ken Riemenschneider with Riemenschneider Associates has headed up an effort to get volunteers involved to come out here and clear away all the overgrowth that's kind of corrupted the Jensen landscape. And as you'll see later, that you'll be able to take a look at the bathhouse, the pool area. We have historic photos. It was nothing short of phenomenal. I mean, there are areas of Crooked Creek that they dammed up to create water experiences. There was actually a driving trail, a driving park, so they could drive the cars.
Oh, wow.
And there were many roads to drive them on. It was really pretty interesting. But the water areas have a couple of bridges with the same stone style used on them, as well as, you know, a whole landscape that supported that. And you could boat from just behind the mansion down to the bathhouse and the rowboat.
Wow.
Pretty interesting.
So what's the long-term goal with the landscaping project? Just to resurrect the Jensen plan and kind of preserve it?
Yeah, well, yes, to bring it back and let people be able to interpret that whole era and what it meant, and working in an organic way with nature. I mean, it's somewhat rare to have this preserved. You know, you've got this estate pretty much intact with the grounds, as you have the Oldfields Lily estate. So you have two great estates, one designed by Olmsted and the other one designed by Jensen. What two great examples.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely. So we'll get to go take a look at that as well.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I really thank you for letting us come. You're going to take us on the tour now?
Yes, we'll be happy to do that.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's do
great.
it.